Hello, my name is Hannah Weiser. I'm the co-director for the Raptor Tank program. I'm also the coordinator of business and management for the Rockville campus at Montgomery College. And I'm here today to talk to you about the business plan executive summary for Raptor Tank. I'm excited you're interested in the program, and I want to give you a little more information about part 3 of that template. So I have this on the screen. This is the template information for you for the Raptor Tank Executive Summary Business Plan so that you can see the guidelines in place. If you scroll down to part 3, you'll see products and services. Now this is a really important part of the executive summary because this is where you get to tell us your idea or your small business that you're hoping to grow. So here you want to describe the product and or services you plan to sell. Now that sounds really simple to do, but surprisingly, sometimes people don't understand exactly what you're trying to communicate about your idea, especially if it's something new and innovative that they really aren't familiar with. So something that can be helpful, in addition to your executive summary plan, you can include an appendix with visuals. Sometimes it's nice to show a graphic of the product that you're trying to tell us more about to help give a visual illustration. The other thing you can do is try to describe it to some friends and family and see if they understand what you are describing as your business idea. If they're having trouble and they're asking a lot of questions, it means you haven't really clearly described what that product and service might be. The other piece of this is that it doesn't have to be something new. But you do want to think about how your product or service is unique. There are 100 pizza places in this area, and any of them you can get good pizza. So you want to think about what would make your pizza different than others. Is it cheaper? Is it better quality? Is it because you're a part of it? Is it because it's student run? Is it the market that you're focusing on? Is it a specific group? Or is it something new and exciting that people have not heard of before? Either way, you want to make sure that you describe your product and services value proposition. What is it that you're doing that makes your product or service something that'll be in demand, that people want? Another good thing that's helpful to describe for this specific program is what experience you have with this product or service. Going back to that pizza example, have you made a pizza before? Or are you just someone who loves pizza? It helps to understand how you're going to be an asset to this business in providing the product or service. And it's okay if you're a student and you don't have years of experience with this kind of thing. It could just be that you're interested in it because it's something you're passionate about. But you want to explain what experience and what interest you have with the specific product or service you plan to sell. I want to show you an example of this with Kuru. Kuru provided a sample summary plan that they shared with us to share with you. For many businesses, you're sharing both a product and a service. A product, something tangible that you can actually see, and a service, which is part of the product process. It's part of what we provide the customer to keep them loyal and keep them returning to us. So the product and service, it doesn't have to be one or the other. It's often a combination. So here we see with Kuru, they're selling a virtual tool. That could be an app, it could be a website, and this is something to help users understand what credit is by using their own finances. The service they're selling is personalized, credit help and credit building utility. So it's unique, here they say, because it's a premium subscription model. Users who are paying for this service are charged on credit, which is automatically paid off on debit to build credit as they manage it. Here it talks about how some of the co-founders actually have some experience and knowledge regarding credit to help build this virtual tool. Okay. So what would be helpful here, in addition to what they've described, to make sure that the product and service is really clear, is in the appendix, in a separate piece, in addition to your executive summary, providing some visuals of what this tool could look like. If it's a mobile app or a website, you don't need to build either of those quite yet, but it would help to give us an idea of, if you did build it, what the design would look like through a visual. So again, just to recap, in describing your product and or services, please make sure that you try describing it to some people around you and make sure that they can understand what it is your business is going to do. If they're having trouble understanding it, you might want to try to rephrase that communication so you can get it down in writing in a way that really gets your product and service across to the reader. On top of that, you want to think about what makes your product and service valuable, what's unique about it. And again, you can be doing the same thing as the competitors, but how are you going to do that differently? Is it quality? Is it cost? Or is it maybe that is you behind this business? Either way, you want to think about your product and service, your business, describing it clearly, and making sure you have something valuable and unique to other businesses. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to working with you as part of Raptor Tank this year.